Hello everyone, welcome back to Guru TV. I'm your host Jason Sutton from the Dana Raider Golf School, and I've got another exciting show for you today, segment number 2 in our Faults and Fixes program. Last week we did the takeaway and some of the problems that we can experience. We're building a good backswing. Today we're going to start talking about downswing. And I know I've talked a lot about this over-the-top business or swinging outside in, but I'm going to give you a couple of ideas that I think are really going to help you to start to slot the club a little bit easier, get that club coming down more from the inside. So let's talk about that. I'm going to get back into my station again. Review from last week. This is a great way for you to practice is set up a plane line where you can tell if your club's going too far to the inside or too far to the outside. So today we're going to assume that you've got this nice on-plane backswing. You've got the club at the top of your backswing exactly where you want it, but now you're having trouble with this transition, right? And one of the biggest thing that I see most people do in the downswing is they don't get enough separation from their hips and their shoulders. And that's okay. A lot of us aren't as flexible as we'd like to be, but I've got a couple ways that you can start to improve that and get around it. Because we know as we start down, we'd love to feel like our hips can separate from our shoulders, and that would be great. But if you can't do that, then what you're doing by starting your hips first and what I call spinning your body too fast is the shoulders are going to go with your hips. So the tendency is you're going to come outside and you're going to pull across the ball. So there's a difference between what I call literal golf instruction, what we know should happen, and field golf instruction. Now, this is field golf instruction, and this is going to help you. What I want you to feel when you start down is I want you to keep your left hip and your left shoulder closed to the target a split second longer. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow your hands and arms to drop. Now, you're going to feel like your hands are going to start the downswing. Now, do we know that's true or not true? We know it's not true, but it's going to feel like it because we're going to slow these hips and shoulders down to allow that club to find the slot. So all we're going to do here in the transition is really feel like we make a small lateral shift forward. So this left hip is going to move, but what I see most of you out there doing is this, okay? Or you slide too much and then try to spin. But one or another, you're not getting any separation from the shoulders and you're coming over the top. The layman's term or the amateur's term for using the shoulders too fast is they say, I got quick. What does that mean? Well, really, you're getting quick with your upper body. So we've got to delay this, and in order to do that, the hips have got to be slower at the start of the downswing as well. So this is what it's going to look like in slow motion. So as I get to the top of my backswing, as I start down, there's the move. So you can see that my left hip is still a little bit closed. As I come down, then the left hip will start to unwind and bring that right shoulder down. There is a lot of different feels out there, and every student is different. That's why you can't teach everybody the same. I call it the 3 awarenesses. When everybody asks me, well, what should I feel in my downswing? Everybody's a little different. Somebody's going to feel the hands drop. Another person's going to feel the right shoulder drop. Another person might feel their body move. You've got to figure out what works for you. Now, most of the people that try to use their body too much, I see this move. So I encourage you, if you're having trouble with this, is try to feel closed, drop the hands, get the arms swinging, in to out, make that club do something different, and I can promise you, you're going to improve your ball stroking. Leave some comments on the blog. I appreciate you checking it out. Go to golfgurutv.com, and I will see you next time on segment 3 with Faults and Fixes. I'm the Guru. Keep it in straight.